Greetings everyone, BJ Weller back with you for another wonderful Indie Spotlight hour here. Oh, let me reduce the glare here too. A little bit more difficult with a child on your shoulder, but we'll do it. There we go. Yeah, there we go, a little less glare. Finally getting back to some indie gaming again. There's been far too long in between our indie spotlights here, unfortunately, but hey, we're going to rock and roll as much as we can. Today, what we got for you today for this hour? We've got a first look at a game called Computer Tycoon. Computer Tycoon by... Oh, where'd my... Oops. Let's go back to the store page here. Go back to the store page so I can tell you about the game here. By Progorion, published and developed by Progorion. Released into early access on Steam in October of 2017. Computer Tycoon is an indie business strategy game about computer evolution. Start your company in the 70s, invest until 2034, create the best hardware and operating system, upgrade your infrastructure, and handle your marketing. Promote games, rule the global market, and become an immortal in the computer world. So I've actually been kind of excited. Looking forward to playing this one. Again, you know, I've had it on schedule so many times, but then of course real life interferes and takes away our ability to do some indie spotlights. But finally, we're on schedule here, and I can get my hands on this game for a first look here. So we're going to take a look at it. Computer Tycoon, again, by Progorion. Let's see how things go here. So I left this screen up because one of the good things, again, kudos. I've always got to, the first thing I got to do is give kudos. When I launched the game, a little configuration window came up, so I was able to say, hey, launch in window mode, launch with you know, this graphical thing, this a couple of the minor stuff. So always good that we can get that kind of stuff even before we can launch the game, or you know, right as the game launches, you know, in a splash screen or something like that. That we can configure. I gotta have my window mode here. I have my window mode, so kudos to that. Glad for that. So that's always a thumbs up for me. But another thing here, interesting. Again, this is an early access game. We are playing currently version 0.9.3.05 H1 early access alpha build here. So very early access here. We're not exactly sure what we're going to run into. So obviously early access alpha builds. You know, it's going to be buggy. There's going to be broken stuff. So we're going to take that all in stride. It's the nature of PC gaming here, which I kind of enjoy. You know, it's getting our hands on some, you know, early games here and helping with development and stuff. But this is the wall of gratitude here. Kind of nice here by the developers to shout out everyone who's done some testing on the game. You know, bug reports, ideas, reviews, and all that kind of stuff. So. You know, a nice shout out to everybody who's helping the development of the game by playing the game and letting the developer know what they think of it, which is pretty much what we do here for Indie Spotlight as well. We do Indie Spotlight to highlight new games here to see if we like them. If we like them, hey, that's great. If we don't, well then, you know, the developer has some feedback on our experience of playing it, and can make changes as necessary. So cool stuff there. So perhaps at some point we will see our name located on this wall of gratitude in the near future, which would be cool. So here we go, Computer Tycoon. So we got a new game, load game settings. The good old floppy disk. I gotta love that. Still got my floppies right over here behind me. A whole boatload of floppy disks. Fortunately, I can't use anymore because my IBM PC XT has crapped out on me, so I've got to figure out how I'm going to... I've got a handful of old 5¼ drives. Got to figure out if I can throw them into one of my other newer systems and see if I can get them running and up and about, because I got to get some of the classic gaming going. But hey, you know, perhaps right here we can get some classic gaming going right here. So let's take a look here, settings. Check our settings first here. Basic options. So we got English, auto save per day, 365 auto saves per day. So that's depending on how mouse and main 23, but feel free to change. Oh, so good. It's a little pop-up information here. Music volume, good. Yeah, it was funny. Who was I watching? I was watching. Oh, yeah. After our extra live stream, Dan was playing a game. on the Extra Life for Kids channel, and he had to crank the music down because everything was up to max. So nice that the sound options here are relatively calm and not 100% for everything. So always gotta like that. Music, sound effects volume, voice volume, tutorial mode tips. Yes, we want to show everything because we have no idea how to play. This is our first foray into the game here. Choose the mouse. So we got a different mouse. Oh, what's this mouse here? Vertical sync. Oh, this is like a tiny little mouse thing. A little bit too small. I can't really see the detail on that. So we'll go with the default blue. Yeah, why not? What's this one? A little bit nice. All right, you know what? We'll go with that one. That's got a little bit of red in it. We'll go for that one. Close to the RMG gaming colors. Camera change animation at building sites. Okay, so we're not going to change any settings now, so we're good. The only thing I see here is that obviously there are no settings right now for graphical options once you launch the game, aside from this, but nothing for window mode or anything like that. So that is all done prior to launching the game. So I'd like to see that. I'd like to see all your graphical options available as well after you've launched the game. In addition to prior to launching the game is fine, but also always good. I always would like to see them after launching the game as well, in case hey you need to change something. In the meantime, new game about, let's see what the about is here. So, oh, yep, okay, here we go. Programming. So here's all the devs here. So let's give a shout out to everybody here. Andres Elias. So obviously not an American developer here. Melissa App. There's a name. Stephen Priest. Vince Mester. Okay, I can pronounce some of these names. Ishan Sharma. The Tarslo for being patient and supportive. So maybe, yeah, maybe you are American. I don't know. I can't pronounce some of these names, and I'm not going to try it. But there we go. So this is Progorion. Progorion. There's their website there, so you can check out their website. We'll be sure to do that later on as well. So Indie Andres. So programming, game design, idea, graphics. So here's the head dude right there, Andres Elias. That's about as close as I'm going to get to the actual pronunciation, I think. But let's take a look here. Let's go through a new game here. All right, so what we got here? Player name, your company, bonus, production, logistics. What would you like to be cheaper for you? Scientists, factory workers, or commercial expansion on the map? Oh, that's interesting. Color. Oh, we gotta go purple. Definitely got to do the purple. Is there anything else here? Yeah, we'll go purple. Player. Well, that's me. BJ Weiler. Make sure I spell myself. Our company, RMG Gaming, of course. Would we be anything else? So RMG Gaming. Boop. RMG Gaming, difficulty normal. Yeah, let's go beginner. Sure, why not? We'll start with beginner. I like that. We got some choices there, so we'll start with beginner and see. Random events, random world. Random events are not implemented yet. Okay, so we can't do random events yet. You can't change it yet. Historical map is not implemented yet. Countries will have randomized population, economy, and other data. No historical borders for the sake of replayability. Okay, well, we'll see how that plays out. All right, so let's see here. These are our opponents: Will Bright, Raj Kumar, William Big, Axel Skaj, Francesco Rapido, Ben Klugman, John Small, Haruto Sato. He's cheap and great, massive modules, Forster chips, offering solutions. There's one thing, like some of the lettering here. I think this could be a little bit bigger. I'm not even sure how this comes across on the stream right now for the recording, but it was kind of small. Brutal data, big computers, big systems, IBM. So we choose avatar. Oh, okay, so we can choose avatar from. Can we select? Okay, good. All right, there we go. So we can select who we want as opponents and who we don't. Okay, that's what I was looking for. So let's let's just keep a couple of opponents here. We'll go, even in beginner mode, let's just deselect just so we can get a feel for the game here. We'll deselect, let's go Francesco. We'll go with Will and Haruto. We'll keep Haruto. I think those are the 3 guys we'll pick here. Oh, come on, I want to deselect you. There we go. Alright, so we'll have 3 people we're competing against in the business world here. Let's check our avatars. Let's see there. Oh, you're cute. No. So essentially the avatars that are available for the opponents as well. No. Alright, so we'll stick with that. We'll stick with the default avatar then. He's the best looking one, I think. Start game. Good luck. Alright, here we go. Good luck indeed. Let's see what we're doing here. Really? Just put your head on my shoulder and go to sleep.
What happened to you? Oh.
The show's still running. We're just waiting for the game to load. I like the music. Music's kind of, you know, soothing here. Soothing yet, I don't know, I don't want to say exciting or soothing, but interesting, I guess you could say. Okay. My name is Andres. Thank you very much for supporting and buying my game. I am a solo developer and this is my first title. Well, congratulations, Andres, for getting it up on Steam. It is in an alpha state still. I have plenty of work to do, I know. Please join the discussions on Steam and influence development with your feedback. I consider every suggestion and I count on you. Well, we will do our best, Andres. This is a crash course for you to get a basic understanding of the game. It is not complete and it isn't a real tutorial, but I hope that it will help you get started. I'm going to build a tutorial that will give you the tools options of the game step by step, but the game will change so much before then, obviously. Yeah, that's sort of to be expected. It would be beneficial to implement it right now. You can skip the crash course, but if you'd really like to understand the game, I highly recommend sticking around. For example, you won't be surprised by Germany being poor or Portugal having a huge population. You know how to mine information about your competition's products, etc. To reach the screen again by pressing F1, press next to continue the crash course. Okay, so Venezuela, 12th average opportunity, starting cost, upfront cost to start selling in the country, amount of logistic power will be deducted if you start selling here. You can't get them back. Okay, market share in actual what? It's not staying up here. Come here, come on. Market share in the actual month, how people choose their next computer, the color explanation, use the icon above. Oh, here we go. Okay, features, performance, prestige, ease of use. So very little people will pick it from ease of use in Venezuela. That I would find surprising. I would think, well, performance and ease of use would probably be the 2 biggest ones. And quality I would figure would be a big one. Prestige maybe a little less. And of course features. There's no opponent. Okay, that's interesting. Map control, so we got wealth, population, area of something, preferences, features, ease of use, prestige. So those are preferences. Opponent's company name, Progorion LLC. So these are our opponents here. There's IBN. Free, cheap, and great. Okay, so that was the name of their company. Yeah, so there we are. RMG Gaming, Canada, United States. All right, let's go next here. So we got world maps, stats, marketing, sites, research, hardware, computers. Computer tycoon, you are a person, the CEO of your computer manufacturing company. If you have a negative bank balance, you will go bankrupt and lose the game. But you also lose the game when you die because of low health. Oh, well, that's interesting. You can check your age, health, and chance of death in the statistics. That's why. One way to finish is simply survive until your retirement and the end of the game. At this moment, it is in 2034. So essentially, we start in the 70s. So figure we start 1970. 30, so we're looking at 64 years we're playing here if we start in 1970. Now of course we're going to be older if we're already a CEO, so figure if we're 20, that puts us about 84 then. That's interesting that there's an actual health component to this too. That'll be interesting. Another way to win the game is to reach a monopoly status by making your opponents bankrupt. In that case, you should interact with them after having technological advantage and push them out of the market by making better products and having a high production capacity. Third way to win the game is to invent all of the technology in the game and reach technological singularity. If you can make it happen before 2034, then you will become an immortal entity with extreme powers. Check the stats screen for more information. Press the next button to continue the crash course. Okay, so it's to survive. So just basically stay healthy and then retire in 2034. Now, of course, I would assume our opponents could actually have more profitable companies, but we're simply finishing the game and not necessarily winning the game if we survive. If we want to win, we want to have the monopoly on the market, Microsoft, or reach that technological stranglehold on everything and own all the technology. So that's some interesting concepts there. I can certainly see the potential of this as a tycoon game. You see countries are now playing the random mode of the game. You can't play the historical mode yet because it is still not implemented. So apparently we'll have like sort of, I guess, a free-form mode to where we'll be running our own company, making our own history, stuff like that. And I would assume historical mode is you're actually following the historical sort of path of the computer technology market and all that kind of stuff. So we could technically sort of follow along IBM's path, Microsoft's path of development, stuff like that. And of course, obviously, I would assume that historical mode wouldn't be a slave to where our choices would not affect anything. But it's interesting that there could be two different modes to play too. So I couldn't. And starting in the random mode, you have the borders of 2016 and randomized economic and population data. You have the random mode during early access because the historical mode will be harder, much more restricted and less replayable. Oh, okay, so maybe it will follow more closely along actual history and development in the computer industry. So that'll be interesting. Also, I wanted to give the option for people from countries which were non-existent in the 70s or were under the flag of the Soviet Union to build computer building sites in their own countries as well. In the historical mode, the Soviet countries will represent a special area where you cannot build sites until the 90s. Oh, that's interesting. By hovering your mouse above a country and one man is going to do all this? Wow. Kudos to you for being so ambitious with your project here. I'll definitely say that. By hovering your mouse above a country, you can see its data such as population, obviously right here, preferences. Oh, pardon me, excuse me. Long day at work today. Or a player's market share in the country. Market share is calculated by sold units, not income. Yeah, that makes sense. By clicking on a country, you open a menu to get a commercial license and get all of the options to sell. After that, you can also build building site there as well. Poor countries are cheaper for factories. Richer countries are cheaper for labs. The next bunch, about to continue the crash course. In building sites, you can build departments. Those will generate PP, RP, and LP. We know LP is logistics power, right? Yep. Purchasing power and research power, I think that is. I would assume. And give bonuses. PP means production power. Oh, look at that! It explains it right here for me. Every component will have a production cost. DPP on the upper bar will show you how much production cost you need to fulfill the demand. Demand of production cost or production power. When people order a computer from you, your DPP will be increased by the production cost measured in PP of the given computer. The computer will get its production cost from its components. Research power, yep, I guessed that right too. Hey, all right, so at least it's intuitive a little bit here. The more you have, the faster your research. You sell more in more countries, or you can sell in more countries. Important to mention that produced PP and RP are each a capacity, where LP is an amount. When you use, let's say, 2 LPs to buy a country, you'll lose 2 LPs permanently. Okay, that's what we got there, 2 LPs right there. Okay, that's the logistic price. Each level marketing department gives you a new tool on the marketing screen. Also, give you cheaper production costs. There are also a requirement for some higher level departments. The recreation departments also need to have other higher level departments after a while, increasing your costs. You can decrease the factory and research costs in production using a slider. Soon I'll implement a dedicated screen for all your sites to handle this and upgrades more easily. Okay. You'll be able to create home computers first. After being given technology, you'll be able to create from other designs as well. The different design types will give you different refinement, polish bonuses. So it's important to know that although every computer shares the potential customers, home computers will compete against personal computers strongly, while the other two types have less effect on each other's sales numbers. To create a computer, you'll have to create hardware first. You already have some technology, but to create better hardware, you need research. On the hardware screen, you'll see opponent standard that will give you information about the values of your hardware compared to the opponent's hardware. 0 means you and your opponents have nearly identical values. Okay. Negative, I would assume to mean that they will have better values than us. If we're positive, that means we are better than them. Because marketing modifies people's opinions, but they can still believe that a product is better than another one. So that's where prestige, I think, comes in handy. So if we can get better marketing in a country that has a lot of prestige, then our sales should increase there, is what I'm assuming. They can still believe. Another one, just think about the big brands having worse product by creating huge advertising. Yeah, indeed. About how their products faster, cheaper, easier to use, whether they aren't better in reality. People believe it. Alright, marketing guru, here we go. Yeah, choose their next computer. A lot of prestige here in Peru. So while opponents' standards can show that your CPU has a better performance than your competition CPUs, it's still not guaranteed that people will prefer high-performance computers will choose your computer. You must consider marketing for that reason as well, especially late game. Computer values are calculated from the hardware it contains and the peripherals. You can modify the major values of each hardware. Be careful because the increased value and its price have non-linear correlation. The more you increase the value using the starter, the less effective it will be budget production-wise. It will lower your profit margin. When you try to create a high performance, you should choose hardware with high performance as its priority, obviously. As Steve Jobs said, it is better to be the best in something than being mediocre in everything. Ain't that the truth? When you create a type of hardware, you have the option to make it compatible. Ooh, what's this? That's like, so Columbia is super, oh, I gotta click that. Super quality. Wow, they are really big on quality in Columbia, huh? I can put only one design type or more than the latter increases the upfront cost of hardware, but it's cheaper to design one piece of hardware than two. Years of testing refinement period is 30 days, allowing your workers to test and add extra value. Different design types get different bonuses. For example, home computer designs get extra prestige after the testing refinement period, or after skipping you finish your computer design and bring it to the market. Every computer will be automatically outdated after 5 years. That means I don't think, well, besides the Inspiron 5577 we bought a couple of months ago, everything I own right now is way outdated. You can also achieve your hardware to have less, you can also archive your hardware to have less on your hardware list. Use the filters. You can order lists in the game. Oh, excuse me, yeah, just a long day at work today, and I was up way too early this morning. Column headers next, okay. People from different economic levels will behave differently. Poor countries will buy less. Rich countries, obviously, countries poor doesn't mean that they don't buy expensive. They also have rich people. There will be more interest in value for the money than preferences such as performance. You have a computer that is production value 100 and its price. Oh, bless you, CTD, and one price it for 80 means that his computer has a better value for the money. Rank and price institute will probably choose his computer instead of yours. We actually buy it, of course. Production value is not production cost. This also means that if a country has poverty, you'll still be able to sell expensive computers there, but fewer. While it's not guaranteed that the cheapest computer will be the best selling one, because price for the money, yes, price for the money is not the actual price tag. Of course, if you overprice your computer, people won't buy it eventually, so the exact price tag is also relevant. So saying, you know, price not relevant because it's price for the money, but price is actually at the end of the day relevant. So essentially what that says is that you've got to price your computer, you got to hit the sweet spot for price, But that price also has to have enough of a sweet spot for value for the money as well. So cheap doesn't necessarily sell. You can be more expensive, but you gotta make sure you have enough value for that extra cost for people to shell out for it. Rich consumers tend to buy by their preference, not by value. So in this case, they will prefer performance. And okay, that obvious that you'll get more sales important with a high.
Everybody.
All right, go ahead, say hi, everybody. Then, well, okay.
What game that it's called?
It's called Computer Tycoon. Okay.
Can I play it?
No, you can't play it. Okay, so here we are. We're starting 1974. All right, straightforward. You sell a country that has interest mostly sells for you. Okay, this is basically about opponents. Avoid them. So shouldn't if you want to make them bankrupt. So if they have to check the hardware opponents there. Okay, so opponents research on research new technology. Just skim through this stuff because we do actually want to start getting to play here. So
where's your pencil, Daddy?
don't worry about where my pencil is. Just don't write on anything. All right, just sit here and relax. We're trying to do something important here. You'll see the technology you have discovered. It's important to mention that you cannot research it earlier than its real life invention common use date minus 7 years. Okay, so this still follows the historical pattern here. Basically rewrite history technology in the game if you focus on research. So we can rewrite if we do research marketing. Most effective way. No game has required to improve at least 20 performance points. You can give much more. Okay.
Nod at your hair.
From some tools of marketing. Thank you for nodding. Yes, thank you for nodding my hair. Okay, so basically the balance is still changing, and we will rework marketing. Start slowly. Do not overspend. Yeah, I kind of like not overspending right away. Don't build and expand too fast. Always have savings or you'll go bankrupt after 1 year having a negative. So we got 1 year to try to save the company. Okay, emergency loans is read the tooltips above the GUI. The question marks below the computer right now from the technology area. If you'd like to boost something, probably a good choice to boost ease of use or performance. Okay. What did I end up boosting? I think I boosted research. So this we got 30 million bucks in the bank. We got 2 logistics price points. Peru. Which one was 4? There was one here that was 4. Oh, United States is 4. So I can't start in the United States. Well, that stinks. That's where I wanted to start. Buy 2 countries. Build your first site in a poor country. Build a factory and begin the timeline upper left corner. There we go there. Expand your market fast. After it's up to you on the Steam forum, you'll find GUI guide as well. Please support me with your feedback on Steam. Create this game since I was 10 years old. I built my wow, 10 years old. You built your first computer. Nice, dude. You're a better man than I am. I'll say that. It's a dream game. I'll make the most of it. If you have any questions, all right. Thank you, Andres. Let's exit. All right, so we've got to. So if we go Peru, we've got to really focus on marketing here. Let me leave that open. Features, Brazil is features. Mexico is quality. Canada is 4. So the red we can't buy in. Well, we can't. Okay, so I was about to say the red we can. Okay, that's just highlighting. Argentina. So Argentina is 2/3 features and quality. A little bit of prestige there. Wow, all performance in Chile. That's interesting. Venezuela. Oh, I can't afford. I probably can't afford Brazil anyway, can I? Or Argentina. Bolivia. Let's see, is there anything? Alright, so we can drag the map, which is nice. Greenlandia. Wow, that's cheap. Prestige. So we really would have to. They are rich. There's no, there's no opponent, So they're rich. Poverty. So they definitely want performance in Paraguay. Canada, Mexico, what we got here? Oh, we got some tiny countries here. Guatemala. 1 LP, so nice. We're probably looking for a 1 LP logistics price country here. Oh, look at that. We can oh, there you go. We can move some of this around too. All right, cool. I'll just keep you over here then. Put you right there. All right. Oh, we can go into Antarctica too. Nice. Well, yeah, I can start in Antarctica. I can have a monopoly on the market there. Alrighty, Antarctica. New Zealand. How's New Zealand? Oh, wow, New Zealand. Really? Australia, 4 figures. One LP Thailand. You know what? I am almost population. See, here's where the random population, everything comes in. Yeah, I don't think there's 631,000 scientists living in Antarctica right now. That's tempting just to do Antarctica because we can. That's Iceland's 1. Iceland's performance too. Look at that performance. They're almost all performance here. They are rich. 2 million starting. See, this here is only 631,000 starting. I'm going to buy Antarctica. I am going to buy Antarctica. Yes, I absolutely want to start in Antarctica. There we go. So I got Antarctica. Okay. Sales, research, marketing, hardware, computers. So we got nothing here. Hardware, so let's see what hardware we got. We got nothing here. Archive, add to computer, new. CPU, MOBO, display, okay. So we bought Antarctica. Sites. Building sites. But no building sites here. So let's see what we got here. So what is this here? I assume that's a building site. Here, an industrial site. Upfront cost 1 million. Monthly cost, okay. So what's this other icon here? Not available. Alright, so I guess we want a building site then. So let's go throw a building site down in Antarctica. Oh, there's our building site. Alright, cool. Office, full view. Office. Factory. So this is our entire site. Laboratory. Marketing. Logistics. Recreation. Office. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Alright, are we still paused? I think we're still paused, right? Control using space number 1 number here too, or just click OK. Let's go full view here. Alright, Antarctica's our building site research. CPU graphics, motherboard display. This section tells you that in which elements you can use selected technology. Well, very interesting to help you build a much better CPU. Okay. Computers. Here you can see your computers here. You can click on the new button to create one. Back to that. So let's build a computer then. So let's see. Can we build a computer? New computer. Home computer. Accessories, memory, CPU. Okay. So we have no hardware yet, so we need new hardware. Memory, performance, base speed. Be sure to be aware that the changes in linear on the price side. Speed, performance compared to the current opponent standard. That's pretty bad, huh? Dip memory, passive cooling, VLSI. Alright, so let's go dip memory here. Able to define the capabilities of your component. Okay. I can select all 3. Alright. Boost your component. I don't necessarily want to boost. Add a name, my memory. Alright, we'll just stick with my memory. Oh, so we can change the memory. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we'll just stick with that. Home computers. So why am I not able to create? I'm hitting create here. Show outdated technology. There's nothing outdated. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. Dip memory. Oh, I see. I thought I had them selected, but I didn't. All right, so dip memory. Let's go ahead and create. So I do unselect all. Okay, here we go. So if I take that out, put that in, yes. Definitely increases the cost here, 60,000. Needed PP. I don't think I have any PP, right? So that might not help me. Can I create? Alright, my memory. Alright, let's go ahead and add to computer. Alright, so we got memory. Alright, let's go ahead and create our, what's our accessories here? Oh, well, we can do a printer. Okay, so let's do CPU. Let's do a new CPU. 4040, huh? We'll add everything to our CPU. We'll do a good CPU here. Go ahead and create that. Let's go ahead and add that to our computer. We got our memory, we got our CPU. I already forgot what Antarctica desired. I think Antarctica desired performance, so we want to make sure we get performance here. We want a high performance here. Not that we have much choice in what we're doing here. So we have no removable media. Yeah, see, there's nothing here yet, so we would have to research.
Snack?
No, you're not getting a snack. Forget it. There's no other hardware. There's no GPU, no removable media. We got power supply, MOBO, and operating systems. Basically, what we can put. We can't put storage in there yet. Are you kidding me? Winchester type. Okay, there's our storage. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll create our storage. Let's add that to the computer. No GPU yet, huh? Yeah, see, there's no GPU yet. Alright, so we can't do GPU yet. Removable media. Is there anything in the removable media we can do? Nope. Okay. I wonder, because there was nothing listed there. The GPU did have something listed. Let's take both of those out. Yeah, see, I can't. There's nothing for me to create right now. If I do that, I just take that out. Yeah, see, I can't do anything with the prototype there. So we got our storage. Go ahead and do power supply here. AC/DC converter. AC/DC, yeah, baby. Oh, we can't do. Oh, here we go. Power supply. All right, so let's go ahead and create the power supply. Let's add that to the computer. Please. Thank you. Our MOBO. Let's create a new MOBO here. Let's just take everything. We're just going to throw everything added here. 73,000. So we still got money here. I think I want to beef up quality here a bit here. I'll look at how far. Yeah, see, really features. So even if I max all that out, wow, that's a lot. I'm still low on that. Let's go ahead and do that. Add to computer. Anyway, let's just see what that does first. Can I go back here to CPU? Let's see, I would have to create a new one, wouldn't I? So I can't go back and edit if I want to change something. Okay. So we got a powerful MOBO, but we're going to have a lot of bottlenecks there. So, operating system. Oh, display. Yeah, let's do the display first here. Hold on. Display. New display. Thinking indicate. Oh, well, that's interesting. All right, so let's. What can we do? That's not really going to help us either. So we'll go. let's go features, but we'll do 0%.
Why?
There. Let's go create that.
You always why was your face always that?
That's just because of our lighting apps. I already explained that to you. All right, let's go operating system. Let's go ahead, add a new operating system here. Opcode system. Here we go. I'm definitely gonna want to knock those up there a bit. We want features and ease of use. I already told you it's called Computer Tycoon.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and create that. Let's add that to the computer, and that's everything we can do. So features, so performance a little bit, quality. So I guess that's good. I don't know. Testing and polish. Feedback about the computer. Let's see what the feedback is here. We don't have feedback yet? No? Alright.
Why can't I get my
I don't know. Mark it. Here's testing, polishing phase, testing and polish. Let's create the prototype.
Your computer model went into the testing phase.
Shh. Stop, Abs. I can't hear. Alright, so there we go.
Why can't I get my snack?
Because I said so. Let's go ahead and play here. Why don't we play? There we go. Testing and polish. We get feedback now. Oh, here we go. Now I'm ready to just tell people on the market things just compared to our rivals nowadays is, tell me, not a market leader in anything, unfortunately. Oh. If you have comparison in your market area, then sell it for a reasonable price. I don't think we have any competitors, so we're fine. As the fast computer in the market, IBM sells a desktop computer with the best quality. The most respected products made by Afari Solutions. IBM has the easiest to use. IBM builds computers with the most features. Okay. Thanks, Billy. So market. When you skip the prototype testing and polishing period, you can keep one product only for 5 years on the market. Well, we'll do test. I'll let the testing and polishing finish here. So we'll do that. I'm going to research here. Let's research. Printer, alkaline batteries, passive cooling, DIN connector, output, blinking, and Winchester. CPU. So can I research? I forgot what was on GPU. I think it was VLSI. At least increased electrical noise reduction. 8080 CPU. DRAM, built-in speaker.
Your new computer model is polished.
Is it? Alright. So that, what were we? Computers, here we go. It is polished. Alright. Let's take it to market. Set the price. Oh God. Commercial price. Recommended price. Oh, here we go. No, don't be. Yeah. No, stop. Don't, no, we're not going to be Abby the Troll for this, please. Recommended price. Stop. No, you're not going to be Abby the Troll while I'm doing this. This is not the time to be Abby the Troll. We're doing important work here. We're trying to feature a game here. I wonder if I should go a little bit less than recommended price, just because we're a startup company here. I'm thinking 23. I gotta get down. Not by much. Let's go 20. Let's just go $22.99. $22.99. Okay. We'll set $22.99. Let's go take this to market now. Alright, are we in market now? So let's see. Now we can archive it if we want to, but I don't want to archive it yet. So let's see what we got here. Okay. Our home computer. All right. Statistics. So let's see what the statistics say here. Higher body card, VP health, experts for a longer life, black market stuff. Ew. Technological signals, hypothesis that the adventure artists will trigger a runaway technological growth. Sales. Let's see our sales here. Abs, please turn on the light. Turn the light on now, please. Turn it on, Abs. This child. Alright, we'll be right back. Turn it on now, please. Do not touch that light again. Do not touch that light. Oh, the child. The child. She even napped. Singularity. Oh, okay. So we are 20. Yep. So we're looking at, see, 2034. So why are we looking at age 80 to retire? Preferences. Your market's preference. The global market preference here. Okay. So we can see that. Market share. IBN. Of all time this year, so IBN is really killing it. Top countries by sales this year. The economy, so poor, poverty, poor, and average. Top countries by global sales. Not us. Our sales. Have we sold anything yet? I guess not. See what our budget is here. Income, nothing. Expenses, yeah, 2 million in the hole so far. Okay. So what did that say? Antarctica. Click here to open a view of the element. All right. Which is this here? So I do anything here? I guess this. I mean. This is what we so maybe this is just automatically builds up as we do stuff here. Current level, so we can upgrade. All right, office, factory. So you don't have a factory. You don't have marketing, logistics. This marketing, is that a marketing department here? Would be there. Logistics, recreation. So recreation would be here. So we just have an office right now. Don't build on empty building site. Oh, well, okay, so that changed something. Upgrade. Let's go back to full view here. Alright. That's interesting. So we've upgraded that. So you have no marketing department. So we're gonna have to create a marketing department here. Marketing. So let's go ahead and upgrade. Let's do a marketing department. There we go. Demanded production power tells you the number that you need to fulfill the demand. 0.
Your building upgrade has completed.
Oh, look at that. You can see very sad about your company. Your aim is immortal. Alright. So marketing. Oh, marketing is still building. So we got our office. So that's our office there anyway. Alright. Research. See, I don't know what done means here. There's 6 kinds of main property.
Has completed.
Alright, so now we got a marketing department. So let's check that out here. Marketing. Billboard. Gotta throw a billboard out there, huh? And your products, effect on your products in the selected country, 1%. 1%. Country, Antarctica. Here we go. Antarctica. Advertise performance. Features. Advertise product quality. I don't know if we got a good product. I don't know. Well, we do have an ease of use operating system. That's always good stuff. Let's get started. Start the billboard campaign here. We got some demand there somehow. Alright, let's see. Do we have any see what this does here? Save settings, exit. Okay. Oh, I think I just exited the game. Oh, yes, I did. Wrong button. Oh, of course. Of course. Alright. Back to purple. Yep. I did it to myself. Alright, so let's go. Beginner. So we are keeping Will, Francesco, and the other guy. Alright. Oy vey. Clicking buttons without thinking about it. That's right, so we get a good thing. I was thinking exit as in exit the menu. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and start this again. I can at least edit this portion out of the YouTube video anyway. Alright, good. Yep, we know all about that. So let's go ahead and close that out. Let's get back in here to Antarctica. We'll buy Antarctica. Yep. Now it's all different. They want ease of use. So we gotta make something that's ease of use. Let's get set up our building site there. Let's go ahead, upgrade our office. Let's upgrade our marketing right away here. Where we were, let's go ahead and do a computer. New computer, home computer, memory. So we've got to go ease of use now. Base speed, performance. That's performance, not necessarily ease of use. Let's give it a 10% boost. Why not? Go ahead, create that. Let's add that computer, which is good because now I can redo some of this stuff. Add to computer. Oh, how about new first? Thanks. 4040. Core turbo. We'll give you a boost too. We'll give you 10% boost. Let's go ahead and create that. Let's add that to computer. Still no GPU, right? Passive cooling and VLSI, so I gotta remember that for research. Okay, so we don't have that. Let's go back to storage here. New Winchester technology, performance, quality. I think we can leave them the same. We're fine with that. Let's add that to computer. Power supply, new. AC/DC converter, upfront quality, capacity. Yeah, ain't much I'm gonna be able to do with that, so we'll just leave that as is. Let's add that to computer. Let's do our Mobo. Do our new Mobo. We'll do everything here. Features, quality. We'll bump both this up by 10% here. Why not? So let's go ahead and create that. Let's add that to the computer. Operating system. Now, of course, the operating system, we want to make sure we got ease of use maxed, and we will max out features too. Let's go ahead and create that. Let's add that to computer. Let's go ahead and create the prototype.
Your new computer model went into the testing phase.
Good. Let's go ahead and play here. There we go. So we got that going. We got our office upgrades going. Let's go ahead and research here. Let's see what we can research here. Any property, hardware, every computer. Main properties. So what is this here? Prestige, features, quality, 6 kinds of hardware element, ease of use. So this is really the key there. You want some ease of use stuff here. Just the higher the number, the better, right? Research completed or something? Oh, our upgrade's complete. That's what it is. So let's do that. Let's add that. Glass teletype. Let's add that. BIOS. Tape drive, hard disk drive. Well, let's add that. Sure, why not? Oh, ease of use. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one here. Keyboard. Oh yeah, we want the keyboard. Let's go ahead and add that. So let's, can we remove that? I guess we can't remove that. That affects the CPU, that affects the accessories, glass, display, and storage device. That affects the motherboard, graphics memory. So let's add that. SCSI, tape drive, motherboard, BIOS motherboard, built-in speaker motherboard, sound chip motherboard. CPU, graphics, motherboard, memory. Let's go ahead and add that. That's the power supply. Alright, there we go.
Your new computer model is polished.
Excellent. Let's bring it to market. Done. That's interesting, man. Opcode system. New. I'm not exactly sure what most of this means here yet. New properties is still getting, if your research is crucial, because most people will choose convert price preferences to get the best in there. You should be good nothing but not being average in multiple things. Okay. That's well, we'll find out soon enough. Alright, let's go ahead and let's check our computer here. Let's wow, cheaper now. A lot cheaper. Alright, let's set the price. We'll set the price to $15.99. Let's go ahead and bring it to market. What's our feedback say here? Nowadays is now market leader in anything. Of course it's not. Okay. Thanks, Billy. No change there, huh? So we got some ease of use there, at least. Quality, pretty good. Features, performance. So we'll see if we can get anything going here. Expanding more countries, not going to worry about that. GRP event, new technology. So we definitely want a laboratory then. So let's go ahead and upgrade our lab. Let's do a laboratory. Factory, you can't build computers. 4 countries are better for factories. So I guess I need a factory too then. So let's go ahead and do that. Get a factory built in addition to a laboratory. This gives you upkeep bonuses per level. Don't build it on an empty building site. Well, we're good there. Marketing gives you marketing tools per level. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's start a marketing campaign too. Billboard. Let's advertise ease of use. That's what they want now. Ease of use in Antarctica. Let's go ahead and start that. Let's save the game now. Under save, RMG Gaming 1, RMG Gaming 1. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and save that. There we go. Now let's, oh yeah, see, because, yeah, that's why. If I do that. See, there's no button to exit the main menu. Ha ha ha. So that's why I hit exit, because I didn't see anything else. So that's why. Okay. And clicking that does nothing. Clicking this does nothing. We can't move this. Yeah, so there we go. So that's a little feature we need, a way to close this menu without exiting the game. Let's see what the settings. Oh, you know what? Resume. Duh. There we go. Resume. Yeah, never mind. Never mind me. Never mind me. So full view. So we got our. This here is our. What was this? This is our factory. So this is our laboratory over here building. Nice. So we're still waiting on that to finish. So there's our factory. So we're almost 80% done there. We can do budget. Where's our laboratory? Our laboratory should be almost done here. Good. This changes our country's speed of the game here, obviously. Our date. 1 LP. Let's check our. Let's check the world map here. So we got somebody there. Afari's there. So here's where the other. Wow, he's got a couple countries already. He's got a couple countries. He's got a few countries, I should say. All right. Let's get back into our stats here. Let's see where we are for stats. Microprocessor revolution singularity. So we have 578 research points out of all that we need. Oh boy. Experts for a longer life. They will protect you as decreasing the chance of your death for some money. Ooh. Don't ask, just use it. It's better you don't know. Safe but expensive. Obviously, yeah. Per use. Your chance to die in a year. Okay, so that's pretty low. I think we're okay there. So singularity preferences. Global market preferences. Yeah, we went through this stuff again. Sales. Your sales by design. No sales yet. Home computer. Global sales design this year. Oops. Budgets. Yes, we're losing money. United Republic of which country do I? What country was that? United Republic of something was all orange, which was prestige. Wow, they buy all according to prestige. Amazing. Antarctica. So that does nothing. That does nothing. Let's go back to here. So our laboratory is still not done yet. Oh, we're paused. No wonder. There we go.
Upgrade has
Duh.
completed.
We had paused the game. Alright, so now our laboratory is done. There's our factory.
Your building upgrade has completed.
Alright, factory's done now too. Okay, so we're good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's just go full view here. Check out our office space here. Nice. And Arca, a little green here, I think, today. April, so now maybe... Curious to see if we sell anything. I'm gonna have to end it here soon anyway, but yeah, we haven't sold anything yet, unfortunately. Oh, computer tycoon not responding. There we go. Oh, let's go ahead and resume. Thank you. So we got 15,000 production points now, which is good. Okay. You create 10 computers in a single day. Okay, so we need demand production. Tells you the number that you need to fulfill the demand. Upkeep of this site. So that's how much my site's costing me. I would exclude construction expansion costs. So let's check our stats here. See what the stats say for a minute here. Oh. Locked up again. Come on. So we've got one research point now. Here we go. Okay. Your sales design. So what's your sales here? Can't see the chart, so I'm not. Oh, it keeps locking up on me now. I know my battery's low because it won't charge on my tablet. All right. Well, let's Can we build another computer here? New computer. New computer. See what we can do now. Memory. New memory. Can we do new memory? No? Alright. So, let's go back. So let's just add memory. Add the CPU. Now the CPU. No, I still can't do 80 yet. No. All right. Go back. So we're not really gonna have anything changing then, are we? Recommended price 282. Operating system. Do we have anything new for the operating system yet? If I max this out. No, not yet. Alright. So let's get out there. So that's just that. This is just our first model. My computer number 11. So you can have one at home. Yeah, isn't that a sweetheart that is? Alright, so we'll just not do that then. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we sold 80. Alright, good. So we look at this one. So this tells us what we sold here. Alright, good. So we're selling. Alright, we're selling stuff. We're good. It's selling. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, good. My computer 01. Alright, there we go. Sold 90. Nice. So I assume I can change the price now. You can change the price freely later. Alright, what's our feedback here? I think the Screws computer is not a market leader still. Okay, that's fine. Alright, good, we're selling. So let's go ahead and check. Let's check our statistics here again. Come on. Stats up, locked up again. So this is available for early access, as I said earlier, on Steam. I think current price is $14.99. So again, for early access game, early access is a weird thing for me. We're essentially paying to alpha and beta test games. So for me, unless I really like a game, I think anything over $5 for early access is pricey. But right now we can see this. The game's in a pretty primitive state right now, but I definitely can see the potential. This is definitely one I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep playing around with for a bit, so I can learn the systems and learn how to do this stuff. So we got research progress of the first technology in the list. Okay, so we're researching. All right, that's what it is. So, yeah, so we want better CPU. Definitely want the keyboard because that's not that ease of use. I think ease of use we're in at now. Okay. See, the one thing I wish I could remove research and say, yeah, oh, I don't want this research anymore. Now can I move that up? See what happens if I move it up? Okay, so it still maintains its research. Okay. Let me do this. Let's do the keyboard first because that is ease of use. Alright, so that's interesting. I'll have to play around with it more now. I'm starting a little bit to understand some of the stuff. Cool. But we definitely want a keyboard. So I'll have to add a keyboard to our computer. Alright, good. Alright, so let me save this again. Since I made some changes here. We'll just overwrite the save. Game saved. Alright, thank you. Alright, that's it. That's Computer Tycoon. I like this one. We will definitely keep featuring this in future indie spotlights and Indie Nation segments as I learn a little bit more about it, because I definitely can see myself really liking this game. So we'll stick with it and wish the devs all the best here. And hopefully we can see a lot of improvements in the game. In the meantime, we gotta run. That's it for this Indie Spotlight Hour. Thank you for watching this video, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And we'll be back again as soon as we can for another Indie Spotlight Hour, where we will feature a new indie game here. But yeah, I definitely can see myself really liking this game as it grows. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna dig around with this one for certainly a bit. So yeah, there's been a few games that we've featured of late in Indie Spotlight that I'm kind of intrigued with, and we'll continue to play and feature as we can in videos and live streams. So I think I can add Computer Tycoon to that list for now. In the meantime, it's BJ Waller saying thanks for watching. Until next time, I will see you in game.